episode 8 of Day of Destiny. I am your GM, Dustin Fletcher. Let's go ahead and meet our Rangers. Gonna start with you.
Oh, hi. My name is Ahren Gray, and I'm playing Alec Mark, and he is the Red Ranger.
And we're gonna go to Carlos.
Oh, hey, what's up? My name is Carlos Luna. I play the Blue Ranger HQ.
I'm Xander Jeanneret, and I play Kian Hart, the Pink Ranger.
Hey, I'm Katie Wilson. I play Riley Taylor, the Black Ranger.
Hi, I'm Erika Fermina, and I play Samantha Van, the Yellow Ranger.
All right. Last time we saw our Rangers, you were gearing up for Angel Grove Con, where you found out that there was a tournament there happening for Underluck. And so you kind of gathered the esports club and started the practicing and started gearing up and getting ready for this tournament. Everything's going well. And then you kind of realized, wait, we need tickets to this place. We need badges. What are we going to do? And Sam came up with the amazing idea of a fundraiser. Riley called into one of the school administrators just to see if maybe there's a little something that the school could do for budget-wise, maybe. But ended up just supporting the fundraiser idea, and you went spearheaded forward with that, including making flyers that looked beautiful.
So good.
Glitter and all.
And clip art.
And so the Rangers decided to get a bake sale together and perform this bake sale to kind of raise funds to send the esports team to the tournament at AGC. As you were going on, Georgina and Alec made all sorts of fun and exciting baked goods.
It was delicious.
Including chocolate enchilada, spicy.
Yeah.
And it was
Enchilada, spiciness.
Different things.
Maybe it was a little bit of everything. And just kind of came together while HQ had the where everything happened is in HQ's HQ, as you all kind of came together and were kind of forming this like fun little bake sale idea. As Riley and Zane were on their way putting out flyers, they came across some crumpled up flyers and saw Lacey crumple them up. There was a little bit of a confrontation there as they continued. A little bit of confrontation, a little bit of heartbroken. But Zane came to Riley and was asking, "Hey, is Kian talking about me at all? I've been in love with him for a while. I really like him, and going from there is he never really, kind of shooting me down every time I ask him out." We get to the day of the sale, and we had a wonderful moment with Georgina and Alec, where Georgina came out as non-binary, and they skated away with that, and we continued on. And that next morning, as you geared up for the bake sale, thanks to a little sly help from HQ, gramming out.
You mean the posters?
The posters.
Help from the posters.
Totally the posters. From his brother's Gram account, you got there in the morning to a line waiting and ended up having to, on the fly, borrow Ernie's kitchen to bake more stuff because you didn't have enough to sell what you were going to sell because there was a ton of people. It is a huge success. HQ clocked Lacey and her squad, giving the stink eye and crumpling up the paper as she and them turned around and stomped off into the night. But it was a huge success. You made well over double your goal that y'all were looking to do. And the next morning, you all get up and get ready for the convention as Riley has the funds in a sealed envelope ready to go when she's confronted by the person who has been texting her and calling her this entire time, her mom. And her mom asks her for help. And Riley gives her a little bit what she can, but doesn't seem to be exactly what her mom was looking for. And with that, you all make your way into the convention, get your pass. Georgina shows up dressed as the Red Ranger. And and you all go in for the very first time to a comic convention. And you just see this array of just fandom and its finest, including some Power Ranger stuff, as your notability has been kind of getting out there and seeing, and you're making a difference and influencing people's lives. And as you're going on, you kind of break off and kind of do your own thing as HQ and Kian decide to go scope out the competition. And HQ has a plan, has an idea, goes into the bathroom, morphs into his suit, and then tries to use his scanner to scan the competition. There's a little bit of a glitch there, as it didn't quite want to go through, but he gets it going. And while doing that, something catches HQ's eyes, and there are color indicators of other Rangers.
Actual Rangers.
Actual Rangers with Morphin Grid energy. And it's not you all.
That's Ahren.
And so, as you make your way over to where this crowd is gathering around, you see these 5 Rangers that look exactly like you in the suits. You see HQ still in the suit as you were about to go up and kind of try to pose with them to get close when you saw someone kind of rush up and kind of do that pose next to them as their friend tries to take the picture while everyone else is taking pictures. And you watch as the Red Ranger looks down, grabs them by the shoulder, and launches them across the way. And that is where we're starting tonight. What are you guys doing?
I am fully morphed, so I want to jump and try to catch him.
Absolutely,
Yes.
100%.
Nice.
Go ahead and give me, I would say,
Gymnastics?
yeah, you can do acrobatics.
Okay.
Be an acrobatics roll.
Cool. Let's do that. Oh, the 8.
8. You kind of leap up and attempt to grab him as he goes, as you just see, as everybody sees this guy go flying, and you watch as you kind of get and just miss him as he goes slamming into a table of cards, kind of just crashes down. Cards and just dice go everywhere, and everyone is just like, the Power Rangers just attacks him, and just like instantly. So you're still morphed. You kind of land and kind of look over, and you can see he's getting up, so he seems to be okay, but definitely winded and like kind of shaken. As the guy's like getting up, like, oh, and you see as they all just kind of, the group of Rangers that you're looking at kind of just turn and kind of go into a pose as they just kind of like start looking around the crowd, as you see kind of them clock you.
Yeah.
And you see the other Blue Ranger leap just as you leaped and comes down to slam on top of you. So I'm gonna roll might against you.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yep,
Did it look like he used 3 times his jump
did.
height? Okay.
it did.
Oh.
All right.
Hey HQ,
What's up?
what's your might roll?
My might is I have a D2.
A D2?
in might, Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
But that is
He's matching mine.
an 11 to hit your toughness.
Okay. My toughness?
Yeah.
13.
13. Okay, great.
Yeah.
You
Morphed.
morphed. Do you
Morphed, 17.
Because you're morphed.
Yeah,
17. So comes down as you like kind of catch it and kind of push it off as he then squares off into you. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Kian immediately is going to go and pull a fire alarm. He's going to
Nice.
spot it and just
Nice.
break any glass that he needs to, pulling the lever.
Got it.
Triggering
Yeah.
alarms.
Immediately pull it. Alarm goes out. The entire scene just kind of goes chaotic as everyone starts to scramble. Those around where these Rangers are, these faux Rangers, as they just kind of take off like at every direction, kind of running. And you're watching as you're seeing that these are about to start attacking civilians. What do you do?
The professor what? The professor what? Telephone booth. And I
It's bigger on the inside.
It's bigger on the inside, you fools! That was quick. That was quick.
Yeah.
I've been bad at these the entire time. Story point?
Wow.
Yes. Thank you.
Broken. That's like 5 stories.
100%.
I thought you were asking me something.
I was like,
Sorry.
which professor?
I was like, Professor, what?
I'm good. So you can see it, and it is lit up, and you can definitely see that it's kind of cracked where people have been taking photos inside of it. As you start rushing towards it, as you hear kind of from your risk communicators, HQ's voice kind of come out and say, "The professor went phone booth," and you start rushing towards it. What did the rest of you do? Do you start rushing towards it as well, or do you want to try to do something else? No.
I was gonna say, like, Samantha would probably, like, grab Riley's hand and be like, we gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm like, yeah. And as we're running, if are people actually evacuating, like from the
They're
booths
leaving?
and stuff, from the fire alarm?
Oh, there are people absolutely
Okay.
starting to file out and kind of go, and you kind of see.
You know how some of those really bigger booths have like back areas?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna like see one and grab Sam and like just go to a back room of one of the booths.
Yeah.
Got it.
That are,
Yes.
like right there.
Of course, yeah,
And
the
look
fat, like
around.
the Duvetine
Yeah,
like thing
yeah,
as you
yeah.
kind of go into that. Absolutely, y'all both rush into that. What are you doing, Alec?
I'm jumping under a table
Okay.
And not working.
and morphing.
Ooh. All right. Just
But like sneakily, I figure there's like so much like foot traffic going on that
Is there a
like
skirt?
tablecloth.
Is there a
it's just,
skirt?
like, no, I mean like a table with like a cloth over
Yeah,
it,
okay,
obviously,
okay,
not
okay.
just like a I can see you, you know.
all right. I need you to make me a stealth.
Ooh, I get D2.
Oh,
on
see,
stealth
okay, so you
rolls.
have.
I believe in myself and my table weighs. That's a 2.
Oh my
No.
god.
Story points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 2 and a 1.
It was a. I can reroll 2 and 1s. No, I can't.
No, you can't.
That's for combat stuff. Better. 15.
All right. Make a roll. Okay.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Oh, no.
ooh. Can I go back in time? Story point.
No.
Georgina does not see you go to the table.
I would have been okay with it, but I wouldn't have.
as you kind of duck under and you are all kind of in. You go
Get
in.
in the booth and,
And
close
you
it.
close it, and it's like you can see it's just like plywood on the inside, and there's like wires going to the
They
lights.
lied to us.
And you at this moment you are all kind of out of the way for a brief moment. What do?
Can I like?
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's morphin' time!
Mastodon.
Pterodactyl.
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus!
Yeah, and
bursting out.
yeah, and you all just like come up and just explode out of the table. There's this like wind that just comes from the two of you as the Duvetine just like blows and just kind of collapses down as the two of you are kind of standing back, shoulder to shoulder. You know,
Nice.
And kicking open the door that just kind of blows off its hinges as Kian comes out. As you look, as these other rangers immediately take notice as soon as you morph, and all of their eyes lock towards you. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Do not forget that you can choose to use 1d4 to go lower than me.
Right.
Who would like to do that?
I'll do it.
I'll do that.
Cool.
I'm going 4
Is that
behind
2?
you.
I
I'll
will
do
do it
it.
too.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh, so that's 4. Okay.
Hey, Alec, what's your initiative?
2 behind you.
Is it a D4 or D2?
Oh.
Oh, my initiative
Yeah.
is a D2.
A D2. Thank you.
So the thing is, guys,
Yeah,
I
oh
rolled
my god.
I rolled a 5.
Uh-oh.
All right.
We're last.
Okay.
We get to do it together.
One balloon.
Wait, you want to use this? Can you use a story point?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, use
Yeah,
a story
yeah,
point.
it's for all of us.
Use it.
Yeah,
use
reroll.
it.
For sure.
Seriously, use it.
Get schooled by ourselves.
Stop smiling like that. I don't like it. That's
Okay,
better.
better.
That's 16.
Great.
Great.
Okay.
That would be a
So
15.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh, T4 got it. Never
Yeah,
mind.
so we'd be 2 behind him.
So what is your total?
I rolled a 16, but then I get 1 point for everybody that chose to go under me. So
Correct.
it's actually a 20.
Right.
Correct, but
Oh.
their
It's
minus
based on
base
16.
is based
Yeah,
on
it's a
your
first.
first roll,
The
not
first
your
one.
increased roll.
Ah,
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, so 16 total. So whatever you roll on your D4, you're under 16. So just do that. I have some calculations to do here. So
Sure.
Just a second.
Calculations.
Calculations. No mathing.
Type in math.
Okay, 25 to 20.
20.
20 to 15. 15. Okay. 15 to 10.
14.
14.
14.
12.
12. Okay. Who wants to go first between the two of you?
You go first.
Okay. So Riley. Their Red Ranger goes first.
Okay.
Oh.
I see how
Wait.
it is.
Did his team choose?
They did.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Jerks.
he rolled a natural 20 on his
Oh.
initiative.
Oh, no.
And so his initiative total was 25.
Why do they get all of our stuff, but we don't get all of their stuff?
Yeah.
What do we do?
All right, and you're going to watch as he reaches down, and you watch as pulls a blade blaster from his hip. Go ahead and everybody roll me alertness.
Okay.
Perception.
It would
Alert and perception.
perception, yeah.
Natural 20!
Nice.
Yikes.
Plus 2, so 22.
22, great.
21.
21, nice.
9.
17.
17,
16.
16. Okay, everybody but Riley. It's weird. You watch as he goes and he pulls it out, but there's something off about it.
Is it on the other side?
It is not on the other side. It's on the right side, but you watch as Kian, you notice that there are like almost like tendrils attached to it that as he pulls it off, they kind of move back into the suit. Like the suit itself like was still latched onto it as he pulls kind of like stuck as he pulls it out, and then it just kind of like goes back in. It's almost like web, like for lack of a better term, like spider webs like kind of stuck to it that just kind of pulled back, or like a symbiote type thing as he pulls it off.
Got it.
And is going to kind of leap up right at you and goes to stab in with the blade blaster dagger. Yeah. What's your to might hit?
D4.
Oh no.
D4?
Yep.
Okay.
Kian will say overcomes. Watch out, they're gooey!
Yeah. Is going to use a personal power to do 1 more damage.
Why do they get all of our stuff?
But that is only an 11 to hit.
That didn't hit.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. So yeah, immediately like, you bring up and you block and then just shove off as it kind of moves down.
Oh my God.
Alec, it's your turn.
It is my turn.
It is.
Let me show you. Where'd I go? Let me show you what a real Red Ranger's like. Power sword.
Yeah.
Two-handed attack.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and
Where did
make
I
that.
go? You're like, I kind of lost his food.
Yeah, I'm also going to use a power point.
Yep.
Because ain't nobody better than the real Red Ranger. That's because I rolled
That's pretty
a
good.
19.
Nice.
Ooh.
Does a 19 hit your toughness?
I'm at 19.
Okay, 19 hits. Yep.
So that is
The real Red
plus 1, 4 energy damage.
4 energy damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, did you shift down?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
That is
So
yeah.
it would be 2.
2
right?
energy
2, yep.
damage. I forgot to shift
It's okay.
down.
It's all right.
But then it wouldn't have hit, so...
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that's Alec's turn. Yeah, and tries to bring up the blade blaster, kind of pull up that dagger, and you just come over and at the last second kind of, and slice up as you cut across. There's sparks that kind of come off as he staggers back a bit, and then kind of gets ready again. You now watch as the yellow ranger kind of backflips over and lands right next to you, and you watch as kind of holding her hands out, as you watch as almost growing out of her hands, you watch as 2 daggers appear and just goes into a flurry attacking you.
Good.
What is your finesse?
It's a D8.
D8?
Oh, wow. You're really finessey.
Yep. Is going to spend, I believe it's a personal power in order to get the triple strike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Great.
15 to hit your toughness.
Doesn't hit.
All right. That kind of move out of the way at the last second, kind of pushing the daggers to the side. But again, the second one comes in with a slash. Ooh, that's a 22.
Ooh.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it catches you across the shoulder. You take 1 point of sharp damage. And then that third one, what is your extra attack?
The follow-up
The
is
follow-up
a
attack?
D2.
A D2, thank you. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, and then comes in, catching you right across the shoulder as you stagger back, taking another point of damage.
This is bad, this is bad, this is bad.
Yep, and you watch as the Pink Ranger kind of backflips up and lands on one of like the hanging displays that's like kind of tethered by a cable, and you watch as we'll kind of hold their hand up, and you watch as a bow begins to form. And again, it's weird. It's not like summoned like Morphogrid, but it almost like grows out of the flesh itself, out of the armor itself.
Like a slime mold
and then-
situation.
Kind of something like that. Kind of takes aim and fires.
Try.
Yep. What is your targeting?
Oh, D8.
D8.
If they use focused aim.
And it is specialized, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to have to explain
I don't
myself
wanna
to
admit
myself. Yeah, I guess so.
19 to hit.
20, baby!
Yes. Yeah. You all look, and it's about to hit Kian, but at the last second, Kian just like ducks out of the way and kind of tumbles back, and then hops up, taking ready. That is that one. You watch as the Black Ranger kind of gets low, kind of goes around, and you watch as kind of holds out their hand, and you watch as it begins to close, as a axe begins to form, but the blade is down this way as it takes aim.
No,
And
you are
watch
not
as
using my mini
it-
hand cannon.
Fires the mini hand cannon at you.
You're mean.
I am. I'm so mean. Anyway, what's your targeting?
What's our targeting?
Oh my god, my targeting is not great. A D4.
D4. Okay, thank you. And it will downshift to a D2 because in order to use that, it has to take to downshift 1. That is a 17
That
to hit
is-
your evasion.
Oh, my evasion. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, so you're gonna take 3 energy damage.
Oh my god.
As you all watch as Riley is hit and just end over end into a display and just crashes into like a vendor display, like merchandise and everything just kind of piles down on top of her.
Riley!
Are you out?
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Soon.
Yeah.
Her helmet's just cracked again in the same spot.
Oh.
Not again.
I just fixed this.
Blue Ranger is going to kind of on you. You watch as just kind of holds his hand back, and you watch as that lance grows into both sides as he spins it over his head and comes down with a 2-handed strike against you. What is your might?
My might is D2.
A D2, right? That is a 5.
17.
Nice.
Yeah. So
What are we doing?
boom comes out, just like back up, like
We don't have to fight. What's going on?
and it just kind of goes and again, just like kind of in a flurry, and you're just like, no, we don't have to fight. And that's gonna bring us to Kian's turn.
Kian is going to summon the power bow
Mm-hmm.
and then aim, and he's going to pull back the energy beam to aim at the Pink Ranger, and at the last second, switch to the cable that's holding up the display.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, are you gonna just attack that, or are you gonna volley and try to hit both of them?
Just attack that.
Okay,
for
got
now.
it. Love it.
Yeah, and then a D8. Oh, I specialized, but that's fine.
Roll. I guess the other highest it could
Yeah, it
be is
doesn't
that. So yeah.
So, 13.
13's enough to hit the cable, and you
Sweet.
watch as you fire and it hits, and then the thing just swings.
For my movement action,
Yeah.
I want to jump and catch the Pink Ranger, or I'm going to like tackle them.
Okay, absolutely, great. Yeah, so you kind of just boom. It doesn't count as a grapple attack, but you both just kind of tumble and roll into this mass. You see like bystanders just kind of moving out of the way and jumping out of the way as you just tumble end over end each other. A lot of them have fled from the fire alarm, but there are definitely some onlookers that are with their phones just videoing this as
Yeah.
it's happening, and it's hard to tell which is which.
Right?
Yep.
But I know.
But as you look on and your friends are engaged, it's hard to tell who is who. Oh yeah. Yeah. as all of you have, even in your scanner, everybody has the same
Oh yeah,
energy.
that's true.
Yep. That brings us to Riley.
So she's gonna get up, pushing back all the boxes of, the mother of wyverns, that. That's classic. Classic.
I love that game.
And she's gonna get up and she's gonna make a giant leap toward the Black Ranger that she sees in front of her. And just like bursts out.
Yeah.
Boxes are flying everywhere. All that merch is ruined. And in midair, she's gonna call forth the blade blaster.
Okay.
And then like right at the last second, as she's like coming down for that landing, it's gonna switch and flip down into the dagger.
Nice. Go ahead and make that might attack. Shift it up because of grid tech.
You bet.
Nice. Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, that was a D. Ooh. No. Jeez. Oh no. Doesn't matter. I rolled a 5. 11.
Does that hit your?
No.
You come down and you watch as like bringing the power axe up as it brings it up and catches your thing and just kind of pushes
Blade
you off.
blaster. Oh, that power axe guy.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
It brings up its power axe and pushes off. Yep. All right. It is now HQ's turn.
Can I talk to him?
Sure.
Okay. So he just like attacked me. I'm like, ah! I'm like, hey, what are you doing? We don't have to fight. What's going on?
Okay.
Does he answer?
You watch as it just like kind of tilts its head to you. And the ghost, like, it's not gonna attack its next turn, but definitely gets like aggressive.
Okay. Just like Power Lands, and then I'm gonna attack him with my Power Lands. That sucks. Poor guy. 17?
Does a 17 hit your toughness?
It does.
Then a 17
exactly.
hits. Yeah.
Awesome.
I like how everyone always looks at him like, did I hit?
So I want to be like basically the same exact move he just did, but I did it just like a little bit better.
Oh, of course.
And because he didn't answer me, I just want to be like, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
And that's story point.
Thank you.
That's story point. All right, Sam.
Okay, I'm going.
You're fighting your doppelganger as it catches you twice.
As I'm like backing up, I just summon both of the power daggers, and I'm going to spend my first personal power to shift up my first melee attack.
Nice.
But I'm gonna roll shifted down, so just my regular.
Okay.
So I can try and do 3 energy damage.
Nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
With my first attack. Come on! 16 meets.
Oh, then that hits.
Woo!
Yeah. Absolutely. You actually, what you do is you summon them both and bring them together, and as you do, you can see the Morphin Grid energy of yellow kind of sparking up as you slam it down into it, and there's that burst of yellow that staggers her back.
And then I'm gonna use my second personal power point to attack 3 more times.
Oh my god.
So one hand, 13 will miss. Second hand, 8 will miss. 19!
Woo!
There we go. That'll be 4. Okay. 4, nice, yeah, and it's like kind of goes as it's staggering back. You come in with a quick strike 3 barrage as it does. You watch as she like dodges 2 of them and goes to kind of backflip out of the way. You know exactly what this move is. You know it by heart, and as you do, you catch her right in the thigh.
That's my move.
Yep. And she kind of backflips and skids and kind of grabs on to her thigh and like her stomach, kind of holding with the 2 daggers, kind of looking at you, looking pretty rough. That brings us to the Red Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as it is going to kind of bring it back, and you watch as it just kind of does this like almost like kata as it just brings the sword down, as it is going to downshift to do 3 energy
I
damage.
figured. No, don't do that.
That is a 5 on the die because
Yes.
it downshifts. You're a D4 or D.
D.
It doesn't matter. It's a 5 on the die. It's not gonna hit.
Okay.
And like you see like the energy arc, but it's whereas yours is red, it is like almost like a dull crimson. Like it is a muted red.
Oh.
And it comes down as you just kind of stagger back a bit and bringing your power sword up at this last second, catching it. Sparks kind of spark out as the 2 blades connect as you push him off of you.
That's
It's
awesome.
now your turn.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to deceive him.
Okay.
Alex just gonna look up at him and go, "Is that a free Crunch Munch stand?"
And you say that, and you're like, and he just doesn't even
He tried.
He just doesn't even look at, like, Crunch Munch doesn't even mean anything.
Okay, it was an attempt.
Yeah, no, for sure, absolutely.
I'm gonna use my my sword again, 2-handed. I'm also gonna this time I'm actually gonna use a power point and shift down.
Got it.
Because oh, this is a bad idea. I'm doing it anyway. I have to roll
You're
a
at a D2, just so you know, because you shift from a D4. So
I have to roll a
D2.
19 to hit.
You can do it.
It's not worth it for me to use a personal. I rolled a 7. It's not worth it for me to use a point.
Okay.
Dang it. Okay.
Is that it? Yeah.
He looks up me.
Yeah, and almost like a mirror, you come up and almost this as you bring it down, your blade igniting in the red energy of the Morphin Grid as it slashes down. The last second you think it's about to hit, but he brings the blade up, catches it again, sparks shatter as he pushes you back as you kind of both stagger back and square off against each other. The other ranger is gonna kind of look to you, kind of staggering a bit as she kind of takes a second and will just at the last second kind of bring both of them together, almost mimicking you exactly and coming in with that as she'll spend a personal power to shift up and then will come in to shift down.
It's
Does an 11 hit you?
Oh.
No, it's
All right, yeah. So it comes in and you're like, literally, that is my move. And at the last, like, she comes in and you just like back handspring, and as you do, you kick the daggers out of the way so they don't actually hit.
Yes.
And so you kind of staggers back as you flip over and then land, in position. Yep. Pink Ranger.
Yeah.
As you're tussling, you watch as the power bow kind of morphs back into the arm as kind of not even reaching for it, but you watch as the Blade Blaster dagger forms instead and jabs up into you. All right, that is going to be, what is your might?
Might
Is-
I don't use it ever.
Okay, great. 12 to hit your toughness.
13 is
Oh,
my toughness.
yeah, all right. So yeah,
Oh,
you
14, yeah.
14? Yeah, you're more for 14. Yeah. So comes in and just scrapes off your armor, doesn't get through the armor. So you are fine. Black on you as she kind of leans in. You watch as has the cannon moves it around to.
Just getting ready.
Like, no.
Gets the power axe, kind of bringing it around for this massive two-handed strike as she brings it up overhead and comes right down on top of you. What's your might again?
Eight.
8?
Oof. That is strong.
It's very strong.
13 to hit your toughness.
Yes!
Yeah. All right. So you watch as comes down, but at the last second you roll out of the way as it slams into the ground. You kick the arms and you see it kind of stagger. You watch as the power axe actually is about to leave one hand, and as it goes to leave the other, you watch as it forms back into the arm.
Oh, gross.
That brings us to the Blue Ranger, and you watch as he takes apart the thing, goes into a stance like this, and then goes to attack with that. I'm gonna do, what was your might again?
My might? D2.
D2?
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Oh,
23.
I actually don't get hit by 20s.
Specifically, that's a perk.
It had been written here.
It's actually his hang up.
So my hang up is perfect.
And you watch as he does this, kind of just slamming them both into you and driving you back. And as he does, he's gonna let go of one, and it'll form back into his arm. You watch as he then turns to his yellow ranger as he kind of holds his hand out, and you watch as this like almost like amorphous like flesh flies out, clinging to the side of the yellow, and you watch as some of the wounds begin to heal.
No.
So what did he do to me?
Can you do that?
No, I can't do that.
You said, why don't we get their stuff?
Yeah,
Helping
you can
hand.
heal.
What do you have?
You can.
Oh
This
yeah.
is
No, I was
looking.
asking how much damage I did.
Oh, I'm sorry, 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just hit you for 1.
Gotcha. No, I have help.
Yeah. Yeah, and you watch as one of those, like, kind of that side wound from where you, Sam, hit her, this yellow ranger begin to just kind of, as that mass just hits, and it looks very similar to the liquid that was being poured into the vat in the base. As it, and as it hits, it kind of goes over and then turns yellow and forms into that armor.
Sorry, I had a joke. I didn't want to do it.
Look out, guys! They've got story points. But he's not funny at all.
My God. I love it. I love the fourth wall break. Kian.
Okay, Kian is going to continue to grapple the Pink Ranger.
Okay.
And he's going to take because he had unsummoned the power bow.
Yep.
Take the blade blaster, blade side up, and try to pry the coin, if there is one, out of the buckle of the pink.
Nice. And as you look, it's weird. It's almost like there is, but it's just a pink gem in like almost like a rock, like a piece.
Stab it.
Okay, you stab at it. Go ahead and make me a might roll. But you're gonna be shifted down because you're targeting a specific thing.
So I have a snag on
You
this.
have a snag. Yep.
6.
6. Yeah, you go and you watch as he just rolls out of the way and you just slam into the ground.
Who are you?
There's no response as takes a stance exactly how you would take a stance. All right,
Copycatter.
Riley.
Yeah. I'm going to. So I just tried to come down with my dagger on this Black Ranger and it didn't work. So instead, like, I feel like she's gonna just kind of like pull her hands back, and you watch as the blade blaster like disappears back into the morphing grid as this power axe comes out. Exactly like same side, blade side, blade tucked in.
Yeah.
And she's gonna shoot this Black Ranger with her power axe energy mini cannon.
Do it. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead and roll targeting.
Get her. Please, can I have a good roll today?
Nope.
Can I use it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I use someone else's D20? Kidding. My dice would then get really mad at me.
I see.
Okay.
That's better.
Oh, 14.
So 14 hit your
Evasion,
evasion.
right?
It does.
Yes.
Then it hits. Yeah.
Yes.
That's 3 energy, right?
That is 3 energy.
Yeah, and so you watch as it hits. She's actually making her way back over to you, getting ready to just, again, lay into you with that axe as you just unload, hit square center chest as she goes flying back, almost exactly how you were, just into things. And actually, you actually watch as, like, slams into one of the pillars and just dents it inside, because it's one of those, like, steel beam pillars, and just boom, and there's just this, like, now just indentation of her as she's like here starting to get back up.
Yeah, and as that happens, I'm gonna be like, doesn't feel good, does it?
Nice. HQ.
I'm gonna keep going at this guy with my lance.
All right.
Because that's like the most damage I can do. Cool. Ooh, well, that counts in yours. 8. I miss.
Got it.
Yeah, I go for him. I'm just whiffing. I had a cool quip for him, but I hold back a little bit.
All right.
I am Strimps.
Yeah, and you're using it 2 hands, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, so if you were you using it 2 hands the first time you hit? Oh,
Yeah.
it's 2 energy then.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you're wielding it with 2 hands, it's 2 energy. All right, so that is going to be HQ. It is now Sam's turn.
I'm gonna spend another personal power point to triple strike attack.
Nice.
Doppelganger. So I'll go in one hand for a 5. Not you. I'm gonna go in with the other hand for a 16,
Does that hit your
which
toughness?
hits my toughness.
Yes.
Right.
So that will be sharp 1,
Okay.
and then 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
Keep grabbing the wrong one. With an 11. I just want to smash this.
Like,
Why am I so tough?
Yeah, kind of like missing on the first one, catching on the second one as you kind of scrape up the side of the helmet. It doesn't crack it, but leaves this nice gash now, kind of going down the face, like almost like a scar. As you watch as she staggers back, and at that last one, she actually staggered, and so you were planning on her not to lose her footing as you slash, and you just miss her.
Ugh.
All right, it's the Red Ranger's turn. As he looks around and it kind of sees, just kind of clocks what's happening, and you are gonna watch as kind of looks towards the Yellow Ranger.
What a copycatter! That's what I was thinking.
And you watch as there's nothing being said, but you watch as they all kind of look towards the Red Ranger, and you watch as they all teleport out.
Oh, okay.
But as they teleport, it's all black. Like all the energy is just black that pulls them out.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Not really.
Alpha, what was that?
Yeah. In the helmet, and you just hear, I don't know. We were getting readings of, there were 2 of you,
I noticed.
but it was weird because Zordon kind of speaks up. It was strange because it was still Morphin Grid energy, but it was different. There was something off about it.
We should probably go back to the command center, right?
I agree. All right, Rangers, hold tight. We're bringing you in. And with that, you'll reappear in the command center again. Alpha's just going, yeah. What do we do, Zordon? What does this mean? And Zordon goes, tell me what you know about them.
Well, 2 things. My Red Ranger does not like snacks. So there's no way he's me, right? Second thing, when he came to attack me with his sword, it was a different color than mine. It was more of like a crimson colored.
And their bucklers were different too. I looked for a power coin and only saw a gem of some kind.
They couldn't communicate at all.
And it seemed like the things materialized out of them instead of out of the grid. And they stole all of our moves. All of them.
Even when we upshift or downshift.
Even when we spend
They could do everything we could do. You see as Riley takes off her very cracked helmet.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, you could see once again, kind of like, I would say the other side. Where this side, it was this side, and now it's like here, and it's just like almost a little bit wider here. You can see more of like your mouth and like up your cheek as you kind of take it off. And you see kind of Zordon has this like puzzled look. This is very troubling, Rangers. Are you all right? And do you think everyone at the convention is safe?
No, they came out of nowhere. They were blending in with the crowd.
We left Georgina.
We have to find them.
I agree. Be on the lookout, but you should demorph, and I will get you back there as soon as possible so that you do not go missing. However, be careful And remember, nobody can know who you are. With that, Alpha, continue looking in and monitoring this. This is very troubling. I do not like what this means. And everybody teleports away except for HQ.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, Alpha.
And you see as Alpha just kind of just goes,
Oh.
and just deactivates, and you're just standing in front of Zordon. I am going to give you the benefit of the doubt. The very first rule of being a Power Ranger is do not use your power for personal gain. Or the power you are given is to be used to protect. For if you continue down that path, the Morphin Grid will leave you.
Oh.
And the Power Coin will choose someone else.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just... It's just, they've been so good. Like, we've been hanging out so much, and it's just like, the more I do, like, the happier they get. So I was just trying to, like, be a team player, and I know it's really important, Keenan, that we, like, place, and then, Riley did such a good job with, and he's kind of, like, fumbling with, like, his helmet and kind of, like, picking at it. Like, I was like... everyone kind of has like their own like thing, and it's just like I have all this power and access that I have to like Sebastian, or now to Morphin Grid.
Hernando, you are not your brother. Do not constantly compare yourself as you are better than anyone, and you yourself must see that. Your team relies on you. Do not forget that you are just as strong, even without the Morphin Grid.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, and he's just like telling Zordon what he wants to hear right now. He's just like, yeah, it's just like all that after school special stuff. It's I'll think about it. Yeah, you're probably right. I won't do it again. I for sure won't do it again.
I believe you. And
so
Alpha,
what do you?
So as he says that, you
Do you want to get coffee? Or...
Oh, I don't know how I missed. I'm so sorry, HQ.
And he, like,
oh, it's okay.
So you all appear back kind of in areas in the convention where it's safe, and you are demorphed.
The second that we are transported back, I'm going to pick up my phone and call Georgina.
There is multiple missed calls.
Cool.
And text messages. What's going on? Where are you? Lost you in the crowd. Hello? Question mark. Hello? And it rings, and they answer, and they're like, are you alive?
Yeah, we're alive, and so is everybody else. Where are you?
I'm outside. I got ushered out with the fire alarm. Where are you?
Oh, okay.
For anyone watching, that's one of my things. Not cell phones, not bananas.
You looked at me and you said a full sentence. A full sentence. Like, I legit, quickly. We'll be right out. We're sorry. Just, it got so crazy inside,
Yeah, like, I have so many questions. I need someone to talk to about it, and you aren't here.
Okay, we're coming. Goodbye.
And you'll get a text, and it's a location, like map ping of where
Ooh, I got a pin.
they are. Yep.
I go to the pin.
Okay.
Oh, guys, let's go find Georgina, yeah?
I'm gonna text Zane real quick and just say like, "Are you okay?"
And you get it takes a couple minutes, but you get a reply. I think so.
Did you get outside?
Yes, I'm outside, and then that's all you get. Very short,
Yeah.
to the point answers.
Stay safe. Don't trust anyone. Get home.
There's a thumbs up emoji. Y'all all rush outside, and you can see that there is. Actually, go ahead and give me an infiltration stealth roll, as there is like security, like now, like kind of starting like.
It's a snag if you don't have anything, right?
No, just a regular roll.
Oh, okay.
If you get downshifted, it becomes a snag.
Gotcha.
13.
16.
10.
12.
18.
What'd you get?
13.
Oh, 13. Yeah, you're easily enough able to just kind of like go behind this little display. All right, let's go, and just kind of working together, just moving out as you kind of go out one of the side exits, and kind of out of the back of the convention center, which makes your way. It's the longer way to get to where Georgina is, but it takes you, but you're able to get there without being seen or spotted or noticed. And as you make your way out, you see Georgina is standing there in their Power Ranger costume with their helmet kind of like in their arms, going like kind of like pacing back and forth, like. And it's like sees you and was like just immediately runs up and was like, "What happened? What was that? Like what?
We have no idea. That was crazy.
Like it like kind of points to I threw a guy. Like why did I? Whoa! And then there was two. Oh
Yeah, it's insane. We're sorry we got split up though. You know, when you hit the table and all the cards went up, a bunch of boxes land on top of us, and it took us a second to get out of it, and it was just a scramble the whole entire time. But we're here now, okay? You're safe, right?
Okay.
You're not hurt?
I need you to make a deception roll.
Ooh. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, versus.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
No, it is what it
Okay.
is.
I would never lie to Georgina. Unless it was really important. And the dice agrees with me because that's a 19.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And Georgina's like, they're just like, it just, everyone was running in every direction, and I just got ushered out with the mass of the crowd.
Okay, I think I know what you need. You really need a burrito right now.
I do.
And things will just turn around.
Yeah,
And
I was going to
it'll
say
be
nachos, but burritos on the same
What if
wavelength.
you took a burrito and you put the nachos inside of it? And we'll call it the Baracco.
Oh, I was going to go with Nachito, but I like Baracco. Nachito sounds like something completely different.
Alternate dimension president. Just kidding. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go do that. I'll even get it for you to make you feel better. And then, I don't know, we can take you back home or something.
I mean, I just played home.
Okay.
You know, I'm not too far. you
Okay,
know,
just
but
be safe.
yeah, that was wild. Like, do you think like the Power Rangers are not really good?
No, I think that couldn't have been the real Power Rangers. Probably just some cosplayers
CGI.
who were just trying to, make a splash, thinking they could be the Power Rangers and not realizing that the Power Rangers only fight for good.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're not fighting for good. Why would you save a bunch of kids from a bus, right?
Ooh, 18 plus 6, 24.
Oh wow, yeah.
Hello, good rolls.
Georgina's like, yeah, right, yeah. Like I've seen them. Yeah, that couldn't have been them, but through them so far. That's just. And you kind of see they just kind of like are like kind of in their own head, but no, you're right. Power Rangers are good. They do good, not bad. They saved people. They saved my sister. Yeah, and you say, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna get home. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And you watch as they kind of strap on their, kind of take off the boots of their costume, put it in their back, and kind of move up the rollerblades and just takes off.
Wait, who's your sister? Wait, when did she get saved?
Do you shout out?
Oh, yeah.
As she's by, she was on the bus.
It's all tied together.
and kind of going by as kind of gets going, and you see as they disappear around the corner on the street, and there's still people like mingling. There's news reporters out here. Like it's it's a circus out here. What are you guys doing?
Did anyone else see rangers fighting rangers?
Oh, there was still people there with video,
Oh, okay.
videoing it. So there was definitely ranger versus rangers
Okay.
going on. And your algorithm will start again
Popping off.
going crazy after that.
Gotcha.
HQ, I don't know if this is possible, but maybe the convention center has some kind of surveillance that we could see where they came from.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
And
Also-
maybe also you could erase it because
Well,
Some of the pieces where it shows us going places and then
coming out.
coming out is yeah.
is there any way to get into the
Pretty sure
convention
that's-
center that's not with a ticket?
I've seen movies with these big magnets that destroy computers.
Oh no.
Okay. And he's actually thinking about how there's technology that can use location to build and reform what is actually happening at any moment. I've actually seen this.
Yeah.
They can collect data to recreate
Sure.
a 3D chapel and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So if there's enough online data or video data out there, trying to recreate what's happening at that moment in the convention center. So I imagine things would blink off and on depending on who's taking video and who's recording what. But trying to figure out, where they came from. Did they show up in the outfits? Did they?
Because people would have been taking video
Mhm.
beforehand and
Beforehand,
tagging
yeah.
Power Rangers connecting to your algorithm, so you could put them all
Right.
together.
And that is what you're doing is you can
Gotcha.
into Alpha 5 stuff because that's using it to using your technology
Gotcha.
to find out more information about where these things came from, these other rangers. I will say you would either need to get to the command center or your HQ in order to do. You're not going to be able to do this here.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'll explain that.
Yeah,
I
your
can-
tablet does a lot, but you're going to need a bigger processor for this.
Gotcha. I can go back to my place, or I can go back to, and he's like, oh, I don't want to go back to Zordon. I don't want to go back there right now. Alpha just sent me back. I gotta call back. I'm not doing that. I should just go back to my place. If anyone wants to come with, help with
I'll-
research.
Maybe we
I'll
should
come
all
with.
go?
Well, Alex should catch you later. And Sam, can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah, I'll come with.
Okay, cool.
I'll go.
Awesome.
All right. So the three of you kind of head off towards get into the bastion and make your way to HQ's HQ and Kian and Sam.
I'll pull Samantha over to the side of the crowd to get away from the people. We're getting in there and we're getting that footage.
Right now?
I think we can do it.
Okay.
It's just like cheerleading, right?
I get.
So look
Yeah.
around the outside for a vent or something like that. So, or some way to slip in, maybe through.
Sure, make
'cause it's all
me
the-
a alertness perception or investigation roll.
Yeah. Because of all the emergency
Yeah.
craziness. 14.
Enough, absolutely. You can kind of see as you remember as you were coming from where you came to get here, there was a employee access that you are absolutely certain that you could get to. But where it was it's got the grate on it, but then there's a ladder that leads up to the roof, and you know that there's probably some way to get in from there.
Oh.
Okay.
And
I'll boost you up.
easy enough. You just toss and you grab, and then you're able to kind of
Help
and
me up.
pull Kian up. As you climb up and make your way in, there's
You guys both simultaneously killing. One on each side of the.
awesome. Yeah, that's so good. But as y'all get on top, there is a roof access
Mm-hmm.
for you to get in.
Great. We'll slip in
Mhm.
and head down the stairs. I assume the alarms are still kind of going off and stuff like that, or maybe they've shut them off.
They've shut them off.
Got it.
As you can see, that there is responders who have gotten here and are now starting to kind of go. So you get into this convention center, you start making your way down, and as you kind of come in, go ahead and give me a. Okay, if both of you will roll me alertness checks. Oh, the roller coaster.
9.
Oh, we're oblivious.
Should we?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1.
I feel like this is really important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
16.
Hey, that's enough.
Better.
You remember seeing the security room. As you make your way, and as you're going, you can see that the security and police are talking kind of in the main, kind of where it all happened, and you see them point towards that security room as you start to make your way. As you start looking at, I need infiltration stealth rolls from you both.
Oh boy, infiltration.
Nervous.
16.
What is it?
It's a 1.
There's one left.
Do you want the last one?
We
Let's
haven't
do
done
it.
anything wrong yet. If it goes wrong and we're caught, we're just in the building.
True. Distraction. Okay. I'll keep the 1.
If
we
you
get
one
a story point.
We
You get a story point. You do. All right. So you go, and what happens? You watch as you're going, and you turn. Like Kian, you kind of look. Wait. You turn the corner, and you're watching, and you're like, okay, go ahead. Yeah, come on. And as Sam, you go right as a security guard is like coming around the corner, and it's just like deer in headlights. You turn and look, and you are caught, and it's like, hey, you, what are you doing?
I'm lost.
Okay. It's okay. Go ahead and give me that deception roll.
Just start crying.
I'm lost. This is so scary. It's a 10.
Okay. That difficulty was 10, so you were just. He's like, you just. Yeah, come. I'll show you out. It's okay. Just follow me. You can go, and he starts leading you down.
I slip in.
As you,
security.
you slip into the security room as that distraction happens, and you go in, and it's like old school, like not VHSs, but like CDs that everything is kind of burned onto as it's being recorded.
Oh yeah.
But it's enough to where just actually go ahead and give me a technology roll.
Okay.
To see if you
I'm
can.
not bad.
CD?
No.
12.
Okay, that's enough to you kind of just look at it. Okay, I think I figured it out, and you can kind of just open all of them and just grab the discs.
Yes, that's all I'm
As
doing.
yep.
Pocket all of it.
Yep.
And then still in the room,
Mm-hmm.
Alpha, can I get a teleport out of here?
Oh, that's so good.
Wow.
So good.
It's for the greater good, Alpha.
But I mean, at this point, this is so that your
It's
identity
information.
isn't, and absolutely. So he's like, hey, of course, right, going right now to your room, and we'll just
Beam me up.
Well, literally teleport you to your room.
Sweet.
So that way there's no
I'll
question about it.
like appear in my room and be like, got him.
Nice. We'll say I'll actually teleport you to
Sam!
Yeah.
a confused room.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And you're like,
Meanwhile, I was trying
Yeah.
to hurt. It's like a super ugly cry, a fake cry.
Hey, Sam, out of it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so you're being led out, and as you're being led out, there's something that catches your eye as you kind of go, as you watch as kind of the all of the police and security guards have left or no longer down in the bottom section as you're leading out, and you see two men in suits, dark suits with white shirts and black ties, as they are just kind of just looking over everything as you're being let out.
That's weird.
Huh?
Okay.
Make me an alertness roll. Perception, if you have.
I don't have
Fine.
perception.
Just alertness them.
Oh, well, but that doesn't really matter because I have a 22.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Yeah, you can see the surveillance kind of in their ear as they are just kind of looking over. You see one has a data, like a pad, a data pad, where that is kind of just like taking photos and doing, and the other one is just analog writing notes.
Okay.
So, I'll actually say with a 22, on the notepad, you see the word Morphin Grid.
I'll quickly just like look at the
Yep.
ground
So,
as I'm being let out.
and that'll lead you, and we'll just lead you out and kind of, there you go. It's okay. Sure, you can find your friends and whatnot.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, and you can even see like the security guard, just from your just like natural insight, is like the guy was just like got down there, saw none of the other people, and was just kind of banana took you around them just to kind of get to get a wide berth around these obvious government guys. And then tries to go in, and as you get out, you can see that the police have started just barricading everything. And then you're kind of going down, and you see two more of the suited people standing on the steps going in, and no one else is allowed.
I do not make eye contact with them as I'm going down the stairs. I'll get to my car.
Yeah.
And I'll get in my car, and I'll be like, "Is everyone okay?"
Oh, thank God you're okay, Sam. I'm so sorry for leaving you. I got the stuff and I'm out.
No, it's okay. He just walked me out.
Good. That's good. I'm at HQ's. Meet us here.
Okay, I'll head there, and then I'll start to drive.
Okay. Give me a driving roll.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Sam stole that guy's
I'm gonna
wallet.
run into the barricade. Just kidding. That's a 19.
Oh yeah, easy enough. So you're all kind of. It probably takes Sam, I'd say, probably like 20 minutes to get over to campus from the convention center. So you all have about 20 minutes. I might even say about the time. You guys get there about the same time. Like you're walking in as Kian is teleporting in to your place.
Gotcha.
Cool.
I got the stuff.
Oh, fantastic!
So you can find on these.
Start taking it. Start putting it in drives.
You have drives that are old enough to
I would
handle
imagine
CDs.
so.
I'm just kidding.
Well, wouldn't like fun doc have it?
Fun doc?
I don't know.
Sure. Yes.
PlayStation Fun doc.
Oh.
Yeah, I start ripping them. And I think like Sam comes in right as I'm explaining like the history of CDs and CD-ROMs.
What is that?
They used to use them back in the day to put information on them, except they only hold so much, so I don't even know why they use it.
My mom listens to music off these things.
Oh yeah, you can, but they only play like Avril Lavigne.
Feel so called out.
Yeah, and they used to call them Burns. I don't know. It's totally inferior.
I need an adult.
I feel so old. But yeah, so
what I wanna do is use that as like the baseline,
of course,
the footage as a baseline, and then have that information to try to find similar information from the grid, like to come in and try to what matches the time and the movement and stuff like that to rebuild the exact.
Got it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So multiple discs with multiple cameras and camera angles to try and get kind of, you just start cutting it together. And I'd say that you have a program that does it for you. So you're not physically doing it. You just kind of put in the algorithm and it does the work for you. I could see HQ having that. And as that's running, let's right after Sam kind of walks in, you get that going. We'll kind of let you know when that gets finished if you guys want to talk amongst yourselves.
I will tell them about the weird government suits and how I saw. So when I was leaving, when I was getting escorted out after I got caught, that all the police had left the floor, and there's just these two guys in suits, and one had on a piece of paper written Morphin Grid.
Oh.
So they know.
How would they know about
would
the
they know
Morphin
about
Grid?
that?
I don't know. Should we ask Zordon or Alpha?
Probably.
Two more were coming in as I was getting.
Hey, Alpha.
Hi, yeah.
We have a question. Is it possible that other people could know about the Morphin Grid?
Hi, yeah. I hope not. Zordon kind of. It is an energy that could. It is an energy that exists, and I'm not going to say that it's not plausible, because there are many things that are probable. It's possible. How? I do not know. Definitely something that we should look into.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I guess the first thing is getting the disc back to the convention center so that we can replace the footage, right?
Oh, sure. Or it's missing.
Or it's
yeah,
just
it could be missing.
Yeah.
They're just using CDs,
Or
right?
fire. No, not that.
We're gonna have a topic here.
Sorry.
HQ, do you think you could upload your program into the training hologram matrix that we have? Maybe if we see everything in person.
Like be able to walk through it instead of sorting through it.
Yeah.
Like by zooming in and out. Oh, that's a great. Oh, I wish I came up with that idea. That's pretty good. They made this software for my brother to after like. Over enthusiastic stalker. Yeah, you're right. Stalker went after him. We had to track him down. The movie Stalk Tonight is actually based on that. Stalk Tonight. I don't know.
God, I love it. I love it. Get a story point for another
Thank you.
wonderful off the cuff.
Yeah, he plays just an average corn farmer.
Too far, right?
He's a corn farmer on Wall Street.
On Wall Street.
Stop.
You get one for that,
Oh man!
We have to get one for that.
No.
Yeah, we can.
That was two different people.
That was two different people.
You're the one that has the.
It's called a pile-on. You guys don't do pile-on?
It was a multiplier.
I do pile-on.
Oh my goodness! I give you one more.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine.
That's so funny. Stalk Tonight. I'm just a typical corn farmer investigator.
I need a poster of that movie. Like, I need it.
Excuse me, officer. I have a stalker.
I'm also a stalker and a stalker.
It's really weird because it's actually a like horror film because it's an animated corn stalk that's stalking him.
Oh no.
I was gonna say he gets stalked in the corn.
Oh my god, I just deal with stalks all day, not stalks.
It just keeps getting better.
I apologize.
I don't.
No, he doesn't.
I don't apologize. No.
No, that's a great idea. I love that idea. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh. And like now I want to go into the training center and like do the 3D
Of course, absolutely.
Minority Report. We're walking around the space in like slow-mo.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, we could teleport over there.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. So you activate the teleport on. You have it.
Yeah,
you
it
can
was
do-
open.
Yeah, and so you tap into the risk communicator and blip into the command center and kind of fill alpha in on what the plan is and immediately get to work on that. Go ahead and give me a technology computers roll shifted up and with an edge as Alpha 5 is helping you.
Oh, cool.
And you're using the command center's computer.
Awesome. Oh, I gotta use a story point on that.
Do it.
Yeah.
For sure. Those are
What's
all-
your
I mean,
technology?
you gave us like 10.
I have a D2.
Oh, a D2. Okay, so
So
D4.
D4,
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and so
skilled
you're,
in it,
so
so
you're
I'm
rolling
too.
off. Absolutely. Yeah.
cool. Gotta down myself. Okay, nat 20.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. It
Give
has.
us that energy.
So as you start going in, you all are standing in the training room, kind of waiting as you all of a sudden start to see like the grid work begin to form as the like platform of this begins to take shape. And at first, it's just the like shapes with just like the grid across it as it begins to like even that begins to take shape and take form until you're standing literally in the convention center once again. You come in with your tablet and you can now control it and kind of move it around.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So okay, everyone spread out. So we would all spread out and then like, okay, look, they started here and I'm gonna like fast forward to around the time when we went in and we saw them.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, they're in this area. So like we would walk over there and it's like, and I'm gonna start rewinding. And what do I see?
Okay. Go ahead and everybody give me alertness perception checks as you try to see what happens and where they came from.
21.
19.
Also a 21.
Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
I want to roll 21.
Oh, I did.
Nat 20.
Whoa!
Is
10.
it a 21?
24.
Yeah, it was 24. I got a 10.
That is amazing. So you're more focused on like the actual like getting everything in position, while everybody else is actually focused on that. Everybody sees kind of where you kind of rewind back and you can kind of see them as they walked in from a set of double doors, and you kind of rewind back and it kind of shifts to the like kind of a hull, and you kind of see them as it kind of goes into an empty hallway. And they just kind of are there. And you watch as you kind of rewind back, and there's this almost like blip in the footage itself to where like for that brief second they were there, they weren't there, and then they're there.
They just appeared.
You're 24, you said? So with that, you are gonna see as you notice that there is this like almost like 5 strange trails that kind of lead out of that hallway, and kind of you watch as it kind of just forms, and they kind of just form like so fast that it's the blink of an eye. Like it's super fast.
Oh, so okay, got it. Wait, you guys didn't see that?
See what?
There was a trail that was... Yeah, you can see it right there. Take a look closer.
Enhance.
I'm gonna enhance it.
Yeah, and so it zooms in, and you can see that there is the tiniest little strand of this like flesh-like material that almost like viscousy ooze like.
What color is it?
It is that same like flesh color that they were pouring into that vat, and you can kind of see the thinnest little trail that leads out of the building. But you can see literally it's there, and then it's not there. But when it's not there, you see them there. And so, but you can see how it's just like fast. And so I'd say HQ, you slow it down, and you can see almost in the blink of an eye as it begins to grow and like kind of form out of this. And as they're kind of then standing there, and then they walk in.
Do we have like an exterior? Was there an exterior camera or anything?
Probably around the building, yes. And then I'll like move over, and like the building just moves over, so we're like outside of it now.
I'm like,
It has a wall just
Great. Yeah. And you.
Alpha barfs.
Yeah. Yeah. You follow it down, and it continues just down and out and down the street.
The slime?
The slime. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, I want to keep going until I like lose. I imagine like the squares are getting smaller.
It's
like
casual videos,
it's like the background of someone taking a selfie or whatever, and like stuff like that. How far can I follow it?
You get to where you go, but now you need to start tapping into the traffic cams.
Yeah.
And so go ahead and give me another technology computer roll.
With Alpha's help?
With Alpha's help, yep.
Okay.
So you will have an edge on it.
Gotcha. Ooh, we're annoying that one. 17 plus 4, 21.
Yeah, absolutely. You're able to, with this kind of hit a couple buttons, and you then tap into the feed of as it begins to kind of lay out and continue this as you just follow it down, and it leads to this massive warehouse that you see Morrison doors on the side of it. And it goes into, and they're going into this.
we should scope that out.
What time is it? Is it late? Like, should we sleep and check it out in the morning sort of situation?
That's up to y'all. I mean, it is.
It was at the end of the day.
It was the end of the day.
Convention's not happening. So the
Convention's not happening. So the tournament's not
Oh
happening.
man!
But not to say that it won't be rescheduled.
Right.
So,
Please and thank you.
Yeah.
Refund our tickets.
I don't think I'll be able to sleep until we can find them. We're the only ones that can take them down. Nobody on Earth can match us.
Except
Us. Dun dun.
How
Dun.
Dun.
health work when we're demorphed? Am I still
Like it's
hurting?
Alpha.
You're still hurting, so you would be you would still be injured.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can use you can use your med pack, your med kit to
3
kind of
times, I guess.
bandage up some. Yeah, so you can use 3 uses of that, or you can attempt to make a medicine or a science check and get 2 instead of 1.
Can Alpha help at all? Do you have any first aid in the command center?
Actually, you know what? Alpha does have something that can help.
Alpha's so good.
I need help.
Yeah, I need
Let's see
help.
if I
can get 2.
I'm at like 1.
Aaron needs help.
No,
Where you at?
probably not. Does 12 get me 2?
I said
Oh,
Aaron needs help.
12 does get you 2.
Oh, sweet.
That is the difficulty.
I'm gonna regen my power points while we're my personal power.
Ooh, I'm gonna do that as well.
Anyone else need healing?
I need
How many?
healing.
I'm gonna try my medicine check on her as well.
I do have medicine. Can I use medicine on myself?
Yeah, you absolutely can, and that would heal you 1 with a a medicine check. Yep.
What's a pass or
difficulty 12
Does a 9 do it?
for
Her medicine?
no, it would be difficulty 12.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
But it's
you
enough
only
to
get
heal
1.
1, and Alpha will replenish your med kit.
Oh, cool.
And Alpha.
Awesome, then I give you 2.
Yay!
I failed on my medicine check.
But Alpha will also hand you a med kit, so you also have a med kit on you.
Oh, cool.
And so you can spend 1 charge and heal 1 if you so wish.
Okay, like
or you
personal
can,
power?
or no, you spend 1 charge in the medical. Med kits have 10 charges,
Oh, I didn't.
and so you spend them as they go down. Or you can attempt to make a difficulty 12 medicine check and heal 2 instead of 1.
I failed my medicine check.
Right.
This would be with the med kit.
Oh,
though.
okay. Yeah, let's try it.
So
Yeah, let's try that.
it heals 1 regardless. This would be just to heal 2 instead of 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I failed.
So it would be just the 1.
Gotcha.
Your Alpha will take it and will repair it with I think if HQ will help.
Yeah.
Alpha will kind of with the grid tech stuff, and we'll just kind of repatch it up and refix it. And we'll,
Be good to go.
All right, I'm ready.
Alpha, can you teleport us near there?
Hi, yeah, of course. Go ahead and morph though, just in case.
All right.
Oh, I want to download the blueprints, the
Blueprint.
city blueprints
Sure.
Ooh.
of this place before we go.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Do I have to roll over there or just download it?
No, you just download it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
Cool.
I can send in the
Your
form.
checks have been so good on this; it's totally fine.
This time I actually really want to do it.
Yeah.
It's morphin' time.
Mastodon.
Pterodactyl.
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus.
And yep. Now standing in the command center, fully suited up. Alpha 5 hits the button, and you are teleported outside of this building. Kind of teleport into like a back street. There is a side alley on the side of it. A like what looks to be almost like an apartment complex on the right of it, and then to the left is this massive factory. There's a door that leads up, kind of up a slight side of set of stairs that leads to the door, and then there's a couple bay doors that open up. There are windows kind of all around it.
How tall is the building itself?
Building itself is 2 to 3 stories.
Okay. Do you want to check out the roof? I think we could make this work.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
And I'll flip with the
Go ahead
morphed
and-
version of
Yeah.
our cheer.
Easy enough, but go ahead and give me a
Yeah.
flying roll. See how you stick the landing.
With grace.
2, 4, 6. Oh, 15.
More than enough. And yeah, kind of go end over end, land, and you are on the roof. Love it. Yeah, so you're on the roof.
And I'll take a look around and see what I can see.
Okay. You are sitting on the roof, and you kind of look around, and there's like a small kind of ledge that has some of the like smokestacks kind of coming out of it, and it leads up, and there is a door that leads in from the roof. But there's other than that, it's just like there's a HVAC unit up here and things like that.
Okay.
There's no windows that look down into it though.
I'll just let them know. I'll say there's a door up here, but I can't really see anything else.
Okay.
Is there a window that we can peer through from the first floor?
There is. I don't believe there are any. There's no windows that lead in it. All the windows are like up top,
Got
like
it.
kind of on the second story.
Okay.
That kind of look in.
Is there a front door?
There were like the
Yeah.
bay
Yeah,
doors, right?
there's
There's a
bay
front
doors,
door.
and then there's a kind of a side door. There's no like front door
I tried
of
the
the
bay
warehouse,
doors.
but the
No, I just see if they're open.
Let's just walk up to the bay door and see if we can get in from there.
You kind of go and it kind of clicks like it is latched on the sides.
Oh,
I'll see if
You want to lift?
I can try.
Let's do it together.
Yeah.
All right, y'all are gonna kind of lift, try to bend the latch and open it. All right,
Yeah.
you need a brawn check.
Cool.
You can both roll it with a shift
Can you
up,
get an edge?
or you can roll it with an edge.
Braun?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I made a decision in the middle of us teleporting.
The gray die is only when I'm not morphed, and the red die is when I'm
Ah,
morphed.
interesting.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, no, not that one. It's this one. Okay.
With edge too.
With edge.
So you
Yeah.
throw
Oh, it's a really good thing it's with edge, because that's a 2.
You're gonna use a story.
I'm probably going to use a story point.
Yeah,
I'm going to use a
definitely
story
use a
point
story
because I
point.
rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, re-roll. Roll me down.
Okay, cool. 18.
18, yeah, and there's this like kind of grinding sound, and then there's that like as it like just snaps that tick, 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 as the door kind of rolls up and kind of rolls in on itself.
Nice job, Alec.
Thanks.
As soon as that happens, like in a tactical situation, I feel like HQ and Kian both sort of nod at each other and like dart
Yeah.
in to like cover the
Got it.
corners.
And
Opposite
you
sides?
Yep.
Try the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the door on the roof.
Okay, you wiggle it. It is locked.
Can we kick it down?
You absolutely can. Go ahead and give me a finesse roll as you like strike kick it.
Oh yeah, I'll use finesse. Maybe. A 10.
A 10 is what you needed to hit.
Yes!
But yeah, you rear back and kick right at where the latch is and just dent it in, and that's enough for you to wiggle it
I
free.
envision myself like it has like a little overhang.
Mhm.
So I jump up and I use my momentum and kick it like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you kick it in, it kind of dents in a bit and then swings open. And you have a set of stairs that lead down into darkness.
Do we hear anything?
Give me a alertness perception check.
Oh, 21.
Nice.
You hear
Oh yeah. Opening the door.
coming from the other side of the building.
Hey, did you guys just open the door?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm
Um,
going through the roof.
yeah, and but other than that, you don't hear anything.
I'll start sneaking down the stairs.
And you start going, and that'll kind of lead you down into the second story, which is like offices. But it like kind of goes around where like the main part of the warehouse would be. As you kind of enter in, light kind of lets in, and you can see there's a little bit of light coming from kind of where like there's this like interior like rows of shelving that is just empty.
Mhm.
And you can kind of see that there's a center part of it that appears to be like closed off, and like there's a different area that is completely closed off. You can see light coming from under one of the like doors in that center part.
Kian is going to do a sweep of the room just to make sure that it's clear of people, like visual sweep.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Okay, go ahead and give me an alertness perception roll.
Ooh, nice. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you kind of just do a sweep, you don't see nothing of note that like directly in as you kind of make your way in.
We're clear, I'll say over comms.
Great. And as you make your way, kind of just sneaking in, are you guys going to being quiet?
Being
Okay,
quiet.
give me
I'm all-
infiltration stealth checks.
Okay, cool. While we're doing that, I'm also going to say, HQ, can you see anything in other rooms?
So am I on the other side?
That's
Is
interesting.
this one big
Who can do the
room,
infrared thing?
or am I on like?
We all can.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Did you
But I've
come
been
in with
Yeah.
them?
I can't. So
You can do it.
I saw it as like we opened up a big door. Keen went left and I went right.
Okay, you were right. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's open. So like, you have like your shelving here, and then
Okay.
there's a center area inside that is an actual like closed off room.
Gotcha.
So which is a little weird for this warehouse. It should be more wide open.
Yeah.
So the fact that there's another like central room in this is kind of weird.
Mhm.
And you can see, I would say, with your 21,
Mhm.
you can see that there are like wires and pipes and stuff going into this central room
Got it.
from up above. And you can clock as you see kind of coming down, there's like windows that kind of lead to offices,
Mhm.
and you can see a glint of yellow from up top with your
Gotcha.
21.
I see you, Sam.
Cool.
Now give me stealth checks, infiltration stealth if you have not already rolled
Cool.
it.
I got a 16.
16?
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Whoa.
19.
19?
This is regular.
Riley walked in and tripped over something and made a loud kabang.
Oh, so I'll get to that in a second.
10.
A 10. Okay. Yeah. What'd you get on your
Two.
a 2? Oh, yeah. So you're like everyone kind of goes in. Some go left, some go right. And if that's I know you go right, you go left. But as you go, Riley, you bump a pipe that was leaning, a loose pipe that was leaning, and it goes on and it just ding 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 ding.
Sorry. You guys stayed in. Guess I'm a distraction.
As you just kind of go kind of around, not really sure, like you're like waiting, what's gonna happen? But doesn't seem like anything.
Okay.
There's nothing that. So you continue on. As you look, you can see this room with has these like wires and pipes and other things going in it, and there is a strange odor in here that kind of doesn't necessarily, you can't smell, but your sensors on your helmet is like telling you like odd chemical levels here, odd pressures here, and so it's kind of getting a weird reading from inside this building.
I'm gonna do a scan of that room.
Yep, do a scan. You are seeing you're watching as the from up above. You can see all these like pipes and wires coming down from the into this room, and it is literally just almost like a box room in the middle of this massive warehouse.
Okay, that's weird.
What'd you get on your scan? You can re-roll ones and
3.
twos.
No, not on my. Oh.
On your alertness.
Oh yeah, my alertness.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing computers.
No, your scan
You're
is
right.
alertness.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
so
go ahead and
right.
re-roll
Thank
both
you.
of those because those are both twos.
And I get more dice. Yeah. 14.
14. Okay. You scan and you can see into the room, but it's weird. There's this almost like this like haze that is inside the room, so you can't get any readings inside of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Would I know from the blueprints if there's a basement level to the warehouse?
There's not a basement level, but there is a level kind of underneath where like the generator and things like that are. So there is a sub level. It's not necessarily a basement. It's more like a couple rooms where like the boiler, the generator, and things like that are. And so like as you kind of get in, you can see that there's actually the metal grating, and you can look down and you can see underneath you that there is flooring like away underneath you as well.
Gotcha. Can I roll a technology to see like how much power are they actually drawing from this place? Like how is this thing set up?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Okay.
21.
Oh, 21. Yeah, with a 21, you can absolutely like kind of tap into your visor as your scanner goes and starts going, and immense amounts of power.
Oh.
It is drawing so much power into this room. Probably so much that it's probably tapping directly into the power of the city itself.
Yeah. Okay, guys. This place is drawing so much. Like, it's like there's no way, and it's all going to this small little room. Be very careful with your blasters.
True.
Understood.
Got it.
You understand, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think?
Because it could explode.
I gotcha.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. And as you're going and kind of just like start to make your way in, all of a sudden, let's see how this does. Sorry.
All of a sudden, you're safe.
24
You never
is your
hear that.
toughness.
Yes.
All of a sudden, you all watch as you kind of hear this as Riley is thrown through the wall as you tumble into the street.
Whoa.
And as you look, like you kind of skid up and kind of stand up, you're gonna take 1 point of damage. And you stand up and you see standing in the entryway, like kind of directly over you, you look up and you see the Black Ranger staring over you. And then you look as you see all 5 of them now just leaning over you. They bring their hands up, and that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh! That was good.
No!
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Thank you all so much for joining us for tonight's episode. We hope we will see you next week. And as always, is it Morphin time?